Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank everybody for stopping back. The meat stall again. And today I was out with my family in San Diego. It was probably about 82 degrees. We went out to SeaWorld and had a real good time. But while I was at SeaWorld, I was thinking, I was like, man, I'm pretty lucky to be here in San Diego, but there's some people that's around that are not quite as lucky to have the weather that we're having here. I know a lot of my friends back east and also down south are having some very inclement weather, to say the least, when it comes to Mother Nature. And I was thinking, okay, I can pretty much go outside with my smoker and I could have smoked meat whenever I wanted to. And it led me to get this product that I searched out on Craigslist. Well, actually, I wasn't searching out on Craigslist. I went down and I strolled. I always like to stroll through Craigslist and see what deals I can find. And I came across this right here. I never used it, so I'm just gonna unbox it with you right now. It is the Burton Stovetop Smoker.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.
Let's get to unboxing this smoker. When I went and picked it up from the guy, I think I paid like 10 bucks for this thing. It's normally, I'm looking at it online and it goes for about 35 to 40 bucks. There's a couple different models out. I can't really tell you which one works the best. All I can know is that later on I will do a cook with this. Let's open this thing up, see what we got. This thing child-proof. There we go. And this thing was brand new when I got it. Set this down right here. It came with some wood. I don't know what type of wood it is. I'm gonna see if I can tell by smell. I can't tell by smell. I think when I use this thing, I'm gonna use some of the pellets that I got, and I'm gonna put the pellets in this thing. But nonetheless, it comes with some wood. I think here's the receipt when they bought it. And they paid $34.95 for the smoker itself. It's an indoor smoker. And the premises behind this is that you're supposed to be able to smoke meat on your stovetop inside your house. So when you use it, you cut on your exhaust hood and you bring the smoker up to temp. I'm looking for the instructions. And here's the instructions right here. It says, prior to use, remove the protective blue coating from the smoker lid, which is here. I never used this before. Before using the wood chips inside the Burton smoker, soak the wood chips for 20 minutes. The chips must be used wet. Add 1 to 2 handfuls of chips to the smoking pan. Which this is your food grade. And this is your smoking pan right here. So you add your chips here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my pellets here. I do have some chips that I got outside from my master built smoker. So I don't know. At that point in time, I may just use some of my master built chips, or I may just use some pellets. That will be later on. It says, put your drip tray on top of the chips. So you put your chips inside of here. Stack the food rack on top of the drip tray and arrange food on it. So what I'm guessing is you put your chips here. I'm sorry. You put your chips here. And then you put your drip tray on top of your chips. So your chips are underneath this bottom cavity. And then whatever food you're gonna smoke, you put it on your smoker rack here. So if you spray the food rack with a little cooking oil, the cleanup will be a lot easier. And also to help your food to not stick. To avoid mess on the drip pan, cover it with aluminum foil. So take this as you would do with any drip pan, even in my Traeger, my Masterbuilt, or whatever, my offset, I cover it with aluminum foil. So cover this with aluminum foil. It's a place to uncover smoker on the stove burner and turn it on. The wood chips will burn from the center out. When all chips are evenly smoldering, turn the burner heat down to medium and cover the smoker. In 30 minutes or less, most foods will be done. Although smoking time varies with different foods, be certain that no pink remains in the meat or fish. And then they go on to give a couple recipes. They give us some recipes for smoked spare ribs, turkey, fish, veggies, leg of lamb, chicken, and a couple more other tips. But personally, what I propose to do is I want to be sure that the food is safe for consumption. So when you place your top on here, I'm going in with my food thermometer, and also I'm going in with a temperature probe from my thermal probe. So even though this is going to be on the stovetop, I still will have a way of regulating, of monitoring the temperature of my meat and the temperature of the smoker itself. The only problem that I say may exist is that with the wires, it may leave a small opening. So when I do the cook with this, I'm going to take aluminum foil and I'm going to wrap it around here, this opening here, and maybe in the back right here where the container may be open. The cavity doesn't appear to be too deep. I want to say probably about 3 inches deep, and it's not really that big. Actually, you can't fit a full slab of ribs if you don't cut it. You make a stack of ribs and put them on here. That remains to be seen later on in the cook when whatever I choose to cook on this. But I think what I will do is I'm not looking to cook the food all the way. I'm going to probably use this as a smoker for the indoor. Now I'm going to try it. When I first try it, I'm going to cut on my exhaust fan, and then I'm going to put it together, and I'm going to let it smoke. Now if the smoke get a little carried away and it's starting to smoke in my house, I'll take it out. But what it's designed to do is designed to work inside your house. So it should be pretty interesting to see how this thing really works. Stay tuned. I'm going to let you guys know how it worked. I just wanted to come to you and unbox it and let you know a couple of details about the smoker. It could work good. It could not. Hey, we're going to find out together. All right, this is the meat stall. Find you some meat and smoke it.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.